Take 3. Mark keeps coughing and we have to read.
I don't know what the heck's going on. Oh, no, now everybody's going to talk about the trend cough. Trend cough happens exactly after you inject it, so people are like, oh, trend cough. No. Every time I cough.
No, he just keeps coughing and we keep
I think I swallowed incorrectly, which, you know, there's no incorrect way to swallow.
What are you doing?
Anyway.
So I decided to change up this. This is our front room. It's the room we don't have the kids in, and I figured we might as well use it for something.
We've never used this couch.
We're rotating couches for our videos. So
yesterday I didn't like the acoustics.
No, yesterday's video we realized his office did not work. So
not facing that way.
This is better. So what are we talking about today?
Basically, the fact is when my kids, between Thomas and Cammie, they know healthy food from unhealthy food. And what we do sometimes, we'll go to like Costco or, you know, even Trader Joe's or like a regular grocery store, Meijer. And we'll be like, oh, okay. I just look at people's carts and I'll be like, that's why America's fat. You know, I don't think that people have a grasp on what exactly is in their food. You know, they look at food as taste. They don't look at food as I need a gram of protein per pound of body weight. I need healthy fats of 0.5 grams per pound of body weight. And then I want to fill the rest of them with carbs. If I want to have those yummy foods in my cart, those Pop-Tarts, those pastries, whatever, I can fill those in with that, but I want to get fruits. I want to get vegetables. If you look at our cart, I mean, how many times, my line, every time we go to Costco, well, you buy a lot of chicken, or wow, you buy a lot of fruit, or this and that, and I'm like, you should see my condom purchases, which is a complete lie, because I don't buy condoms. I've said that so many times.
Right. I think I did one of our very early vlogs. I did show the shopping cart at Costco and my trip, and we'll do that again soon. We'll do maybe some more meal planning type stuff. But anyways, what we're getting at is that when you show your kids how to eat healthy, they're going to learn. So like Mark said, we go to Costco. So if we're looking at a new snack that Costco has in stock that we haven't purchased before, Cammie will grab the box, she will flip it around to the nutrition panel, and she will read the protein, carbs, fat, and sugar content. So she knows, you know, if something's higher in sugar and fat, but not so much protein. For like, for example, like we buy the Costco nut, I think they're called nut bars. Yeah. They're like a knockoff of the Kind bars, and we compared that to the Kind bars and literally compared the labels side by side. I snapped a picture, brought it over, and showed her, and we made what we thought was the better choice for them. So Cammie is very aware of that. Thomas is very aware of that. It also translates over when we go to a restaurant, you know, like last night we went to a Mexican food restaurant.
Sammy's,
called
right
Sammy's.
by our house.
We vlogged that before. But, you know, we told Cammie, like, you've got to eat some of your chicken for taco before you eat all your rice. Like, get your protein in. And then if you still have room, then, you know, eat some of your rice with your chicken, but don't just eat all your rice, get full and not eat. So we're teaching them balance. And even when they come home from school sometimes, they talk about, oh, you know, this kid had Twinkies. And
Jaden does the same thing, my brother's kid.
And like gummies and like white bread sandwiches. Like they report, they are so aware of what is the better option.
But don't think for a second that we're creating an eating disorder.
Right.
Because our kids still have ice cream. It's just not an everyday thing. They know that it's in moderation. So our kids still have yummy snacks. They have, you know, frozen yogurt. They have ice cream. They have cookies. Candy. I mean, they do. But it's not like... It's not like a normal thing for them. You know what I mean? It's not a normal... You didn't have to really freak out like that. He was sniffing.
No, he was biting the fake plant crap.
Sniffing. But here's the thing. It's like they're not having... It's not a regular part of their diet. They know it's something they can have in moderation. And if you go by the USD, the food guide pyramid with the food pyramid, whatever... Yeah. You know, even the government has those at the very top. So they know that that's not a foundation of their diet. And people ask me all the time on email, how do I get my kids to love training? And my thing is let them see you get ready to train. Let them know that you go to the gym every morning at 5 a.m. before work to train. Let them know with a positive, not like, oh shit, I have to train today.
Then they're not going to want to do it.
Make it a healthy part of their life, because you can set an example. There's a reason why when our daughter turned 1 year old, when Cammie turned 1, we had a party, and it was the last time I knew she'd forget everything. And I had an Island Oasis at the time. We made some alcoholic drinks. It was the last time I really drank. And that was it. And why do I not want to drink in front of my kids? Because imagine you're sitting there getting drunk and having a bottle of scotch and whiskey with your friends. And then you're like, no, Cammie, you can't drink until this. And you're like, because it's bad for you. It kills brain cells. It makes you not be able to control your actions, yet they see you guzzling a 12-pack every night.
Yeah.
I think it's one of those things you got to lead by example. So monkey see, monkey do, you know? And when you're raising children, it's always, you know, just like when working, like in my business, I like to lead by example, or as they say, lead from the front. Mm-hmm. A lot of business owners, they're like, well, you got to do this. And they don't do that themselves.
Yeah.
So if you're an employer, are you going to respect that boss? No. So if you're a child, are you going to respect a parent who says don't smoke yet smokes? Who says don't do this but does it? Who says don't drink but drinks? Who says, hey, you want to maintain a healthy weight but you're obese? I mean, I'm not saying that everybody needs to be at 4% body fat. You know, and Katie's a fine example. She's in amazing shape, but she's not getting on stage. She's not obscenely into fitness where it's taken over her life. In fact, I'd call her a casual fitness enthusiast. Yeah, you know?
Good description.
But she's leading by example where she's making the healthy food choices. She's not drinking. She's not smoking. And so the kids are more likely to go that route. You're more likely to become a drug addict or an addict in general if your parents are addicts. And I know that. My mom's an addict, you know. My father was a food addict. He died of complications of type 2 diabetes. My mom died. Well, not died. My mom will die. My mom one day. My mom's a resilient creature.
She's skating.
My mom has literally done everything to end her life, include trying to end her life, and she's still here.
Smokes,
drinks, drugs, rock and roll. So I knew that unless I set my generation, Katie and myself, to completely eradicate that, there's no way our bloodline will sustain.
I'm sorry, Ruckus, no. He's biting my ankle.
So to speak. There's no way. No way they will sustain. So we had to make a choice. Are we going to lead by example and change our lifestyle or maintain our healthy lifestyle? Or are we going to be like my mom and pray to God that our kid bucks the trend and isn't the one who follows our path? We chose to be the one that doesn't follow the path. So our kids, so far, so good, right?
Yeah. They're very aware of what they need to do to be healthy, balanced individuals.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. I'm waiting for you to talk because I talk too much.
You do talk too much.
Because you're not saying anything.
Yeah, I mean, I and like we said before, it's definitely do not like, you know, we let them have treats and stuff. We still let them be kids, but within reason. And even for like showing by example, like when we did go out to eat last night, yeah, like there was tortilla chips. I had like 3 or 4 tortilla chips. I wanted a couple tortilla chips. I was going to have them. I don't have tortilla chips at home, but when out to eat, we go out once or twice a week, maybe that much. And so when I do go out, I might eat slightly off my plan. It's about balance.
It is about balance. You got to show your kids that too. So if you're a complete fitness freak, I don't think it's wise to put your kids into 100% that lifestyle. You know, I think you want to show your kids there is balance in life and let them make their own choices. Let them make their own decisions on what they want to do in life. But all you can do is set a good example.
Yeah, the other thing we have taught them about portion control, like, okay, start with this amount. When you've eaten all of that, go back for more if you're still hungry. You know, not like, give me a ton of that, and they just pig out and force themselves. And we don't... I don't think we really force them. If they say they're full, we don't force them. Like if we think they've ate enough, we're not gonna be like, oh, you still have, you know, a half of your chicken on your plate, you know, choke it down, and you're saying they're full. They know when they're full.
Well, they also know they need their protein for
right.
for what they want to do in life. So
yeah,
you know, it's become too much about protein.
And we have explained to them the benefits of eating healthy and how it will affect their performance in their sports that they play.
Or in the school or anywhere in life. Yeah. So that's that, guys. We're just talking about like leading by example. So how does this apply to you? That's what I always like to do with these vlogs. If you have no kids, that's great. Let's say that your goal is to move up and become a manager for a gym or for your current place of employment, or you just want to be a leader among your group of friends. Know that if you lead by example, they will be more likely to follow. Lead from the front. Monkey see, monkey do. And if you're the leader, be the leader.
Yep.
All right, guys. Enjoy the rest of the vlog.
So today's topic, we went over monkey see, monkey do, and related it to teaching kids healthy eating habits. So I wanted to just show you guys some of the food options we keep in the house. This is totally on the fly. Fridge is a disaster, but I'm going to give you some ideas of healthy snack options for the kids. And
by the way, here's some door-to-door organics we get delivered. organic vegetables and fruits.
So for the boys, I know this isn't the greatest, but this is a Danimal yogurt drink. I've looked at Trader Joe's and such. There really aren't any healthy alternatives. I don't have the nutrition panel, but in the morning, I like the boys, if they're gonna have like a Pop-Tart or cereal, to have at least something with a little bit of protein in it with their breakfast. So the boys like this. I don't have it in the fridge right now, but I buy the individual fat-free Greek yogurt cups from Costco for Cammie. She'll usually eat that for breakfast or a smoothie. We keep strawberries they eat for snack, apples, the boys drink cheese, they munch on beef jerky.
That stuff's delicious.
We also have the Go-Gurt, but this is the healthier version, the Stonyfields one.
And so, look up top, you have the Greek yogurt, the cashew butter, almond butter, sunflower butter.
Oh, I thought you were looking at this one. So these you can also stick in the freezer for a healthy popsicle treat. That's a really good choice. You know, just like food choices, like we buy the ketchup at Trader Joe's that has a little less sugar than the normal. We use spray butter instead of regular butter. Olive oil mayo instead of regular. This is full fat, but it's olive oil.
You got to question mayonnaise. It has eggs in it, yet it could stay on the shelf till the end of the next century.
Cammie drinks almond milk. We don't even keep regular milk in the house, so Cammie will drink that from her milk. If we do juice, we buy organic. Simply Balanced is from Target. Show you some of the snack options in our pantry.
Katie's going to let you inside her pantry.
Yeah, I have you put away the Trader Joe's from the other day. So we keep a lot of food in the house. So
we are hoarders.
We are hoarders.
Sean Torbati makes fun of us.
Everybody
makes fun of us.
Holy shit.
The Cheez-Its I'm against. She bought those.
Preston's been having those at daycare, so I bought them for the first time. So we've got veggie straws. We get those at Costco. We've got lots of nuts.
I eat a lot of nuts.
A lot of nuts. Okay, Cammie likes Cliff Bars. Preston and Thomas, these have always been a good choice to keep for on the go, are Cliff Organic Z-Bars.
First ingredient is oatmeal. They
do sell them at Costco. These, we go through one of these giant boxes every week. Then the other bar that I buy, let me show you this. This is what I was talking about earlier, the nut bars from Costco. They're kind of equivalent to the Kind bars, and here's what they look like, and then there's chocolate coating on the bottom. This is almonds, cashews, walnuts with the chocolate on the bottom, 6 grams of protein, good healthy fat source with some protein in it. What else do I see? For myself, if I have to, I'll have a Syntha 6 bar or a Quest bar.
By the way, the Syntha 6 bars, I'll link it down below, available at tigerfitness.com.
They're delicious.
It'll be the link right after the description.
All right, so as far as like Trader Joe's shopping list, we do, this is carrot and apple squeeze packets. Preston will have those in the car. Mini peanut butter crackers, not the ideal, but they're still kids. They get snacks. We just try to make healthier options. Dried fruits. Applesauce cups, big for Preston, organic applesauce cups. Then cereal options. Well, this one's not a great one.
That's the best one ever.
They're delicious, but we try not to have them eat cereal very often, but we go with strawberry yogurt O's. We got Raisin Bran Crunch.
Which is delicious.
Mango O's from Trader Joe's. Pistachios. That's probably a good picture. I mean, there's some treats up here. We keep them out of reach. They know it's treats. They can't just walk in and snack on those. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Dried mango. So that's also we call a treat because it's got a lot of sugar in it.
Huge calorically dense.
Yeah, that's more of a treat, but that's pretty much it. Oh, these are excellent. Did you stop?
No.
Oh, these are nutty quinoa bites from Costco. Love these too. There's a good snack.
Even if I did stop, my refractory period is not very long.
I think that's probably about all we usually have in here. Good variety, but they're, healthier options. Oh, one other thing I wanted to show you guys, like Preston was still is a big corn dog freak. And instead of buying the ones in the blue box that like Walmart and stuff sells, we do the turkey corn dogs from Trader Joe's. It's a little better option. I think they're a little lower in fat than the regular ones would be, 4.5 grams of fat. So, and here's another big one. If I don't have homemade waffles on hand, these are good to keep in the freezer. They're $1.99 a box. Super cheap. Cool. And he says, I have a pretty good story that'll make you, and he said, smile. I thought he was going to say make you mad. So I haven't heard this yet. Told him I'm going to film it. So what's your story, homie?
Me and my friend made it at school.
Wait, stop. I can't hear you with the paper.
Me and my friend made it at school, And here's the story. One day, Preston and Thomas wanted to cook a pizza for Bodie. They wanted to make a meal very sad. So they went to the Tiger store. When they got there, they saw a show full of angry badgers and horrible Tasmanian devils. This terrible Starbucks would go madly with the selfish lions, Paxton explained evilly. Once back in the kitchen, Thomas pulled out a mean pit bull and began pooping the dogs. Preparing dinners always makes my millions farting. Paxton said, finally, the Lamborghinis were done driving in the oven, and Bodie came home from
Bodie came home from what? You want me to read it?
Wisconsin. Wow, something smells exciting in here, said Bodie. Everyone played and started swinging the chickens, complete with size of angry crocodiles and alligators.
That's very creative. I thought you were going to say like you did something good at school, like behavior-wise. I had no idea what you were going to say. At first I thought he was going to say something that was going to make me really mad. All right, that's very creative, buddy. It's kind of like Mad Libs.
Yeah, we filled in words for like pronouns and...
You're a smart guy. I love you. You hungry?
Yeah.
Early release day, so they're home for lunch.
I'm hungry.
Hi, Cammie.
Hi.
So, Cammie, today Mommy and Daddy's vlog topic is called Monkey See, Monkey Do. And it's about, one of the topics we talked about was teaching kids healthy eating habits. Do you know about healthy eating habits?
Yes.
Okay. So, here's what I want to hear from you. So, remember over the summer, you went to sleepaway camp and you got to eat by yourself without Mommy and Daddy there telling you, you know, what was a good choice. Tell me, what were some of the food options for dinner and what you chose to eat and why?
Okay, so I...
Look at the camera,
so
not in
they
space.
had a ton of options. Like, it was a college show.
Ruckus.
It had a ton of options. And some of the options were, like, pizza, like, very, like, greasy sausage.
Look at me. Yeah.
Like, a lot of eggs, stuff. More stuff.
Okay, so dinner, the options were sausage and pizza. What about and what else? There was other stuff. What did you pick to eat?
There was salad. There was a salad bar, but it had no meat. So I got a salad with like all of my vegetables and stuff, and then I got some sort of carb source, and then I got grilled chicken or grilled any food. And some other people were like, and then I had like a cookie with it because I was burning off a lot because it was 8 hours of soccer. So, but some people are eating like pizza or like just like soda like every time.
So tell me how you feel if you were just to eat pizza for dinner when you were at camp. Like, what would that do to you?
Personally, I am a little bit sensitive to cheese, so I can't have more than one piece without getting a stomachache, and I just don't eat pizza a lot either.
Right.
And it would.
So Cammie chose basically a grilled chicken salad over other options. And do you know why you chose that?
Because it would, or sometimes I had pasta. Like one day I had pasta for carbs.
Okay. So why did you choose the grilled chicken salad basically over pizza or greasy sausage?
I chose it because it would be better for my performance and healthier for my body.
That is an excellent answer. Now, Cammie had no idea what we were about to talk about. I didn't tell her I was going to talk to her about her food choices. And so this is just her answering. So she's pretty in tune with knowing what she can eat that makes her feel good and perform better. And she knows what makes her not feel good. I mean, like, granted, if she's at a birthday party and the only food option is pizza, she'll have one piece of pizza. But she knows healthy food options. She also knows that if she's working out all day long, that it's okay to have a cookie or 2 or 3 after a long day of soccer camp all day.
Oh yeah, we had it for like 3 days and 8 hours each day. So
do you know what we call that when sometimes you have treats? Like when we talk about it's balance.
Yeah.
Yeah, balance. Awesome. Okay, so tell me about when you go to school. Do not name any of your friends or anyone you know. What kind of stuff do you see other kids pack in their lunch?
Chips, like sandwiches, because everybody packs sandwiches. But like other stuff, like instead of fruit on the side, they have chips and then like Twinkies. There's this one kid in my grade who eats a lot of Twinkies.
Okay, and what does Cammie have in her lunch usually?
We
have a couple main dishes that we rotate. If we have left pasta with meat in it, we do that. We do the quinoa with chicken.
And peanut butter.
Or she does a peanut butter sandwich, which she won't eat meat sandwiches. And for sides, we usually do one of those nut bars for snack.
Yep.
And then either like a fruit or a veggie. So she likes cucumbers, like strawberries, blueberries, grapes,
peppers.
Red peppers. Stop, honey. Thomas takes carrots sometimes, and then sometimes you do like those quinoa bites. So we showed them our pantry and all our healthy snack options. So yeah, I just wanted you guys to see, like, Cammie's a 5th grader, 11 years old, and she's very aware. Do you feel like we deprive you of treats and stuff?
No.
Like, no? So like if you say, hey Mom, you know, may I have a treat after dinner tonight? What do we usually tell you?
Yes.
Yes? Now, what if you...
no.
Sometimes no, if it's, you know, late and you didn't eat well or whatever. But most of the time you're allowed to have a popsicle. Like we buy the 100% fruit popsicles.
They're just basically fruit.
Yeah, or like, you know, some kind of sweet treat. But
or
like we said,
I sometimes have berries for dessert.
It's balanced. And that's what's going to make Cammie into the, you know, help continue her to be the amazing little athlete that she is. All right, Cammie, thank you for letting me interview you. Very good job. Love you, sweet girl. It's Build the Sauna Day. So Marc's trying to bring all this stuff downstairs.
I'm not trying to.
By himself, because he doesn't
doing it.
want to wait for Aaron tonight.
Because I'm badass is what I am.
You break this shit. I am
not breaking anything.
I'll get the gate for you. That's a big ass box. Are you sure you don't want help?
It's only 150 pounds.
No shit.
Only.
Okay. Well, I'm like filming nothing because I'm trying to move the
super heavyweight, bro.
Dog cage. Are you sure? I'm helping you with this down the stairs. That is a big... Marc, you're seriously... Wait till Aaron comes.
I don't need help. Are you not seeing Are you not seeing how pumped I'm getting from this
When
moving
you break
process?
it, because you're impatient,
I'm not breaking
just
anything.
leave it in the front room.
Boo, I'm not breaking anything.
Is this the biggest one?
Huh?
Is this the biggest one?
It's bigger than all my friends. Everybody I took showers with. All right, here's how infrared saunas work. All right, you're going to see a lot on this because I'm intrigued by the technology, and really it's affordable, and worst case, it speeds up recovery.
I think this was $1,200.
So infrared saunas differ from traditional saunas that use infrared radiant energy to directly penetrate into the body's tissue to produce perspiration. Traditional saunas use steam to heat the air inside the sauna, which then heats your body until you begin to perspire. In order for this to be effective, temperatures need to reach upwards of 190 degrees Fahrenheit. Infrared saunas only need a temperature of up to 120 degrees Fahrenheit to obtain the same effect. This lower temperature makes the environment more tolerable and allows you to breathe easier. Because infrared penetrates the body through conversion, there is a deep heating effect in both the muscle tissues and internal organs without putting too much burden on the heart. Our body reacts to the increased heating through the natural cooling process of perspiring. Through this process, acid and waste residues like toxins, sodium, alcohol, nicotine, cholesterol, and the potentially carcinogenic heavy metals are removed from the cells, especially zinc, lead, nickel, cadmium, etc. The pores of our skin open and discharge waste products, shedding any old skin cells, leaving the skin glowing and clean with improved tone, elasticity, texture, and color. Over the last 25 years, Japanese and Chinese researchers and clinicians have completed extensive research on infrared treatments and reported many provocative findings. In Japan, there is an infrared society composed of medical doctors and physical therapists dedicated to furthering infrared research. Their findings support the health benefits of infrared therapy as a method of healing. Benefits include, but are not limited to, pain relief from rheumatoid arthritis, which I need for my knee, relaxing muscle spasms, increased blood circulation, cardiovascular conditioning, clears rashes and acne, reduces cellulite, removes toxins and mineral waste, reduces stress and fatigue, and enhances skin tone. Looking forward to this.
Stay in there the whole time.
I'm not looking forward to building this stuff.
So, yep, there's some lots of pieces still packaged up, and Marc and Aaron will build it tonight.
Yeah. So I'm looking at my email this morning. I get a mass email from one of the other sites that sell supplements that you're just a number to, right? They were bragging that one supplement line was free shipping. Bro, if you order over $99 in product in the continental US any day of the week, free shipping anywhere in the US, at continental USA. Free shipping on orders over $99 at tigerfitness.com. Why even look at the other guys? And also, we ship from Vegas and Ohio. Most places in the US are a 1 to 2 day ship. And that's not a game.